Hey guys, welcome back to the Ready Room. I'm Captain Foley. Love to have you guys back. I don't know what I'm going to talk about today necessarily. I got a few things that I kind of want to touch on, but nothing specific. So this could just be a rambly video, but I want to do something for you guys, as always, because I love making videos for you guys. So, Solo, a Star Wars movie trailer came out, one of the newest ones, and it's fantastic. I really am looking forward to this movie. You get to see a lot of action. The music in this newest trailer is really amazing. It's really well done. It's fun. It's got that heist kind of feel to it, but also kind of a Western vibe. So I'm really looking forward to seeing where they go with this. The characterizations all look good. I'm impressed with Han Solo from what I've seen so far. Lando looks amazing and sounds like perfect. I'm afraid, and a lot of other people have said this, I'm afraid that the movie's going to kind of become more his movie than Solo's, and I don't, maybe not, maybe he's not in it very long, who knows. The newest trailer does have some extra, let's say extra footage, but it's scenes we've seen before, just with Chewbacca inserted instead. I hate when movie trailers do that. They either digitally remove something or they change it to not give something away. I think that's very misleading, and the fact that they have the ability to do that really bugs me. But anyway, this Han Solo Star Wars movie looks amazing. I can't wait to see it. I think it's going to be really well done. Although that being said, if the trailer is really good, maybe the movie kind of falls down a little bit. I hope not, but there you have it, guys. Speaking of Star Wars, if you have the opportunity on YouTube, check out somebody named, the channel is called Star Wars Junk. He does some really entertaining videos. I've been watching him for a while. I've since contacted him and we've been talking. We've kind of done some crossover promotion things on the Stardust app, where he reviews some movies and then I review the same movies and reference his. He's just a nice guy. I'd like to work with him in the future on some Star Wars videos. He likes Star Trek, but you know, not as much as Star Wars, so we can work together that way. So if you have the opportunity, go over to Star Wars Junk and tell him that Captain Foley sent you. Or look him up on Twitter as well. He's known as the Junk Man. And again, it's Star Wars Junk, you'll be able to find him. Really entertaining videos. I enjoy watching them. I look forward to each one that comes out. He's got fun things to say, and I want to help promote that because I think he's pretty awesome. So there you go. Next up on the agenda is the Stardust app, guys. If I get to 150 people following me, I get you know, special promotions, and I get pushed ahead in the queue so people see my reviews sooner, things like that. So if you guys could help me out and download the Stardust app either on your iOS or your Android, either head to the Apple Store or the Android Store, download the Stardust app. You too can review movies. This app is basically 3 to 30 second sound bites or videos, sorry, videos, not sound bites, of you giving reviews of movies, TV shows, trailers, whatever you want. I've done a few for the Solo trailer that just came out. And recently, I've been doing every episode of Star Trek The Original Series. I'm up to episode 5 in season 2. I've done all the other ones. I've shared a lot of them on Facebook and Twitter when I do record them, but I'm going to stop doing that because I want it to be exclusive to the Stardust app. So if you guys could go and download that, if you want to get my thoughts on all the episodes of Star Trek, it's just quick, like I said, 30-second little clips. A few episodes I've done more than one review on, kind of talking about just different aspects, because it doesn't give you a lot of time to talk, really. But it's so much fun to do. If you guys are, if you want to share your opinion or your voice, or you just want to have fun, this app's for you. You can follow a bunch of different people and get different reactions and different views on things. And again, you can create your own thing and get your own followers. So that would be really fantastic if you guys are into that kind of thing. And it would really help me out for sure if you guys could download the app and follow me. Just follow Captain Foley, not Captain Kirk, despite, you know, he's trying to be a hog and come in and steal my thunder here. But if you could follow Captain Foley on the Stardust app, that'd be awesome. Speaking of, too, if you want to follow me on Twitter, please do so. You can look me up at Captain Foley, and don't forget the @Trekyards as well. I don't have a lot of followers on Twitter. I'd like to change that. And Trekyards even doesn't have a lot of followers on Twitter, really. So if you are on Twitter, if you want to look those up, join both of them, and then just retweet what we share and things like that. It would really help us out, and it'll be fun. You get to hear what we're doing and things like that. So there is that. I also want to touch on the Lore Reloaded problem. It's not really a problem. Basically, if you haven't followed Lore Reloaded, I suggest checking out that site as well on YouTube. It's just Lore Reloaded, and he does really fantastic videos about Star Trek, Star Trek history or Star Trek factions or battles. And we've filmed a crossover episode with him like 2 weeks ago. And it's going to be fun when it gets released. We're going to be doing more with him. He's a great guy. Unfortunately, his YouTube channel got taken down by a bot. A bot thought he was spamming because he was testing out, I forget the streaming thing he was testing out, but he was streaming for a few hours with one of the representatives from the company to make sure that the live streaming was working properly. A bot from YouTube took his site down completely. Just gone. So he appealed it, and within an hour he got an appeal back saying that no, it violated the terms, blah blah blah, it was down. So we tweeted out, to make some noise for @Team YouTube, because this was just unjust and not fair, and a bunch of other YouTubers and Star Trek creators did the same thing. I'm happy to say his site is back up. It took a while. Well, it took about 4 or 5 days. But he got in touch with somebody at YouTube who, kind of made sure that a human looked at it, and it got corrected. Once the site was up, his thumbnails were all missing, and the videos were only really low resolution. That's since been changed now again. It just takes a little while, I guess. But all the thumbnails are back, and he's back up to HD resolution. And he's definitely worth a watch. Again, guys, this is, I guess, me promoting other channels today. If you go over to Lore Reloaded, if you haven't heard of him, go check him out. He's fantastic. Leave a comment for him. Tell him that Captain Foley from Trekyards sent you, and keep an eye out in the future for a crossover episode with him, because he's got some interesting things to say. He's always entertaining to listen to, and we had a fun time talking to him, both Samuel and myself. So we look forward to doing more things with him in the future. So there you go, do that. And don't forget the Junk Man, Star Wars Junk. So anyway, as you can see, the TV is working fine. I mean, this is a great backdrop. Actually, this works really well compared to things I've had before. So I'm really enjoying this ready room. It's fantastic. I do want to give you guys a tour of it, a 360 tour. A lot of people have requested that, and that will happen, guys. It's 95% complete. There's still a bunch of stuff on the floor here. I still need to get a curtain to hang over the closet there to hide the stuff in the closet. But the most important piece, it's a beautiful gray cabinet. I got it from Jisk. I bought it on March 15th, and they said it would be 2 weeks for it to come in. That's right. I actually bought it before we started renovating the room. It's still not here. Because after the 2 weeks was up, I went back in. They said, oh, it'll be second week in April. So just went back a day or two ago and asked, and they're like, oh, well, the warehouse in Toronto doesn't have any. They're supposed to get 400. I don't see that shipment here, but it's saying that the next shipment is due for May 18th. And I'm like, are you shitting me? So he hopes one's in transit and that it'll be here soon. I hope so too. Then I can give you guys a tour of the room once that's done. Because it's going to go here. It's going to have a bunch of my books that I do research for Trekyards. They're going to be going in there. It's got like glass doors on the front. It's a beautiful gray. It matches all the gray in the room, as you guys have seen before. And I didn't think of this when I picked it, but Sylvia said something about it. The colors we picked are very Constitution grays. They all blend well, and they look good with the Constitution class, like reds and the ship, the picture that I got on the wall behind you guys that you can't see, that you will see eventually. Anyway, this is a nice kind of mid-gray. It's almost a Constitution Hall gray cabinet. And on that is where my 350 Enterprise is going to go. My 350 Enterprise is currently on the floor right here. And you saw it in the last video. If you haven't seen the last Captain's Log, check it out if you want to see the 350 and the little 350 Falcon in comparison. So it's going to be going on there just under here, and it can be lit up sometimes. The motors are kind of loud, so it won't be lit up all the time. And then, of course, to hang with that, I've got the Eagle Moss plaque, the original plaque there. That's going to be hanging on the wall somewhere with it, which is going to look really fantastic, actually. So I'm just excited to get that, and hopefully that'll be in soon. And then I can give you guys a tour of the room, a proper tour. You've kind of seen bits and pieces of it, and if you've watched, if you've been on the Facebook page, Trekyards page, I unwrapped the new print that I had framed, and it looks fantastic. So you got glimpses of the room here and there, and I'm just really eager to show you guys, and I haven't been able to, unfortunately. But that's the way the ball bounces, I guess. So once this is up, this will be fantastic, and then the room will be complete. We've already had a guest stay in here. This is the new guest room, as it were, because we have the futon here. It's a really nice futon, actually, that folds out into a bed. And one of Sylvia's friends stayed the other night, and it's really enjoyable to have a nice guest room that people can really enjoy. If you're not a geek, you're kind of going to be like, there's a lot of geeky things in here, but it's a nice room besides just being the geekiness. So if any of you want to come over and be my guest, well then, be my guest. Come on over. I would love to have you guys come and visit. Any chance I get to go out and have beer or chicken wings or just hang out with any fans or followers of the channel, I do so. There's quite a few of them in London and London area that I've met up with and actually become friends with, and it's been great. So if you guys are interested, drop me a line. I would love to hang out with you guys. If you're ever in the London, Ontario area, I would love to meet you guys. So maybe one day you can come over to my house and hang out and have, go on the back deck and have a beer in the summer and have a bonfire and, and maybe hang out in the room. Just don't touch anything. Don't touch anything in my room. That's just the only rule. Anyway, guys, I think that's it. Nice quick video, just kind of promoting friends that I really enjoy their content, and I know you guys will as well. Plus the Stardust thing, it would just help me out. I would love to hit that 150 followers goal that they set for me, because the first one was I had to bring 20 people or something in within 2 weeks to qualify for the superstar status. I did that. Then the next tier is 150 people to the app. I'm currently at 57 following me. So if you guys can help out, even if you download the app and follow me and then delete the app, it still counts. So please do that. But the Stardust app is really fun. I think you guys really enjoy the reviews on there from a lot of other reviewers. And if you want to leave your own reviews, I would definitely watch them. If you sign up and follow me, I'll follow you right back, as anyone that's followed me already knows. So you'll have Captain Foley as a follower, and I get to see your work and see how you do, giving reviews and stuff. So, and like I said, if you want to see my thoughts on all the TOS episodes, check out the Stardust app, because they're all on there. And I'll be doing TNG, Deep Space Nine, Voyager, Enterprise, Discovery. I'll be doing all of them at some point. Samuel and myself will, of course, be doing full reviews of each episode as well. That's one of the future plans for Trekyards. And as you guys know, our reviews are usually longer than the episodes themselves. We go really in depth. We're going to point out all the good, the bad, the ugly, because all Star Trek series all have the bad episodes and the bad things and the plot holes and the contrivances and reused props. We're going to point out all that stuff out. It'll be a fun series, but that's a future goal for us for the Trekyards channel. So anyways, guys, if you want just quick views on my views on the episodes, download the Stardust app. And I'm really rambling and repeating myself now because it's just been one of those days. Anyway, guys, I love you guys. This is like my mugshot. I will see you guys in the future. Turn. Bye, guys.